All right, this is my 89th day of making videos, or since I joined the 100-day challenge. Because I don't believe I've made a video every single day. Yeah, I don't think so. Anyway, so it's 118 days since the 100-day challenge started. And this would be my 143rd video. Obviously, I've made more than one video per day. Now, this is one of those days that I'm not actually going to play a whole song because I haven't finished this song. So, first song I ever wrote. Okay, and this has been explained before. Okay, so way back when I started playing guitar, I didn't learn from anybody. I learned from a book. And I didn't play with anybody or learn from an instructor. So I just so at some point in my 20 years of being an almost guitar player, I came up with this little riff thing. And you know, I would play guitar for a few months and then I would quit playing for a few years. So in the 20 years, I probably didn't play more than 3 or 4 solid years like I'm doing now if you played every day. That's probably even generous. 3 years max, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. But every time I'd pick up the guitar, even though several years had gone in between, I remembered this thing. And I had no idea what I was doing. So when I started writing songs 2 years ago, I wanted to turn this into a song. Well, so I the other day I posted my gratitude song, and it's got this in it. Gratitude makes me feel wonderful in all I do. Right? And then I go into this. Winter fun is giant snowflakes floating down like parachutes. Now, it always felt disjointed. Now, I wasn't sure what that was. So what I did was I took those 4 verses about the, winter, spring, summer, fall out and made a song, Joy Around the Season, through the seasons. And now I've finished that and posted that. But I'm still trying to figure out how to do this gratitude. Or actually, it's going to be gratitude song. Gratitude makes me feel wonderful in all I do. I'm so grateful for my wife. She's by my side all the time. I'm so grateful for my life. It's a gift that is priceless. Okay, so, I mean, thank you. I don't know what else to say. So I'll just say thank you. Or I could say thank you. Thank you. I don't know what else to say. So I'll just say thank you. Now, I don't know if you realize what I just did was I doubled the words without doing anything to the rhythm. So what it comes down to is, what is the difference between a 2-2 rhythm and a 4-4 rhythm? Now you could call this 1, 2, 3, 4. You could call this 1-4-4 measure with 2 bars in it. Or with 2 chords in it. One measure with 2 chords in it. 1, 2, and 3, 4 is what I'm actually playing. I'm playing a 1, 2, and 3, 4. So that's what I'm doing. The problem is that, okay, now I don't know if you recognize I'm going 1, 2, and 3, 4. So the difference, I've dug up as many videos as I could. I already pretty much knew this, but so the difference between 2/4 and 4/4 is stress. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the 3 can be a little bit stronger than the 2 and the 4, but technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2/4. Technically, that's what makes the difference, is the stress. It's very subtle because obviously you could play, you could break pretty much anything up into 4/4 up into 2/4, or you know, combine 2/4 into 4/4. There are times when it gets complicated, but for the most part, that's the truth. So here's the problem with my rhythm. It has that ba 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 ba. It definitely has that 2/4 feel. So when I go into this, now that's a 4/4 rhythm. 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and of course I didn't know anything about all this when I came up with this, but even when I was writing songs, even up to recently, I was like, well, why can't this fit? Because this 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and see, I'm completely skipping the 3. The one beat that I'm leaving out in that rhythm is a 3. So how does it fit with a 2/2 feel rhythm? See what that feels like? It feels like I just completely changed. Now you can do it all day long. The problem is making the transitioning between those. So that's what I'm working on now. So because okay, so I've got some other pieces that I've been working on this song. I could say every morning I woke up and I felt really poor. I didn't want to face the day, so I stayed in my bed. I laid for hours with the covers pulled over my head. I was told to make a list of the things I'm grateful for. So that was, you know, how the whole thing started for me in real life. Okay, and so, you know, so gratitude became this really, really big deal in my life, and so that's why I wanted to write the song, the first song I ever wrote about gratitude, because it was like this super important thing in my life. So there's an introduction to it, but it's the same thing, you know. Every morning I woke up, felt really poor. Every morning I woke up and I felt really poor. Didn't want to face the day, so I stayed in my bed, laid for hours with the covers pulled up over my head. I was told to make a list of the things I'm grateful for. Boy, is that a tough transition. So it's B minor, C sharp minor, and then I'm going to a G, which in the key of A would be a flat major 7 chord, which is just, you know, one of the coolest and a fairly common out of key chord to use. Anyway, so you know, it's very common, B minor, C sharp minor, you move two frets, but I'm moving, you know, so what I'm doing is from the C sharp I'm moving 1 fret and 1 set of strings up, and then back to the B minor, moving 1 fret and 1 set of strings down. And I've been practicing that. That is not normal. You don't normally run into that. As long as I'm looking at my fretboard, I can do it, but boy, that's going to take time. Anyway, so back to my problem here. So if I focus on the rhythm, so that would feel much better. Now I could do a transition. So I'm sorry. So when I'm doing D, A, E, A. So see, now I'm doing the same rhythm, 1, 2, end, and 4, and 1, 2, end, and 4, and 1, 2, end, and 4. In spite of, sometimes I'm picking strings instead of strumming, but it's the same rhythm. Okay, so it's the same rhythm. So now, why does that work? Because I've stayed in the same chords, in the same chord progression. So now that's one way of doing it. And then I go back. So the other way of doing it is to keep the rhythm, okay? Oops. So in spite of the fact that now if you consider it 2/4 time, now I've got 2 bars of B minor instead of 1. But your ear doesn't care if I'm playing 2 bars of 2/4 B minor or I'm playing 1 bar of 4/4 B minor. It doesn't, but it's the rhythm that matters. So now if I go, see, that sounds much smoother. So I mean, it's not super late in the day, but I've been working on this all for a number of hours now, and it's you know, it's evening time, it's dinner time, and I'm probably not gonna get around to actually finishing this song. It's just I've just gotten to this point where I understand how. Because I've got a bunch of lines, a bunch of words. It's probably going to be 2 songs again. I'm going to probably end up with 15 songs, all have something to do with gratitude. I'm still working on getting the first idea gelled. Okay, so that was the first chord progression, and the first words were, let's see, do I have it here? Where are the other words? Okay, here we go. The I think the first words were, gratitude makes me feel wonderful in all I do. I'm so grateful for my wife. I'm so grateful for my life. I'm so grateful to my God. He loves all of us. And those were, that was the first chord progression, and those were the first words. And I'm still trying to make a song with those pieces. And now, I've got Joy Through the Seasons spun off of that, and now in my efforts to do this newest song, I've got I'm almost done writing a third song before I get back to the first song. Anyway, that's it for today. Here, thank you for my life. Thank you that I'm sober. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you for your son, and thank you for your word. Thank you for the mountains. Thank you for the trees. Thank you for the seasons. Thank you for the snow. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the colors. Thank you for the animals, and thank you for the birds. Thank you for the sunshine, and thank you for the clouds. Thank you for the music. Thank you for guitars. Thank you to God above. Thank you, my Creator. Thank you, my Creator. Thank you to God above. Gratitude is what I need, and it is what I owe to my Creator and to His dear Son. More words, tons more, and I didn't even. I've still got more words. We'll see how many songs this becomes before I finally get the first song I ever tried to write. Anyway, there's my video for today, my gratitude conundrum. How to keep it short enough that it actually becomes a song.